You doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in today's Rusty Nuts Garage video. So we've been quite busy. If you didn't join us in our live stream, where we did a live stream on repairing a couple of cars and tuning up and basically doing a few bits and pieces, you wouldn't have seen how we got rid of all of our back stock. Now, yes, okay, admittedly, it doesn't look like we've actually spent, well, it doesn't look like we've made any money, but we've sort of been recycling, let's put it that way. So what we did in the last one is we took all of those parts we took from Steve's granddad's barn and we donated them all to the local garages around the area. Now, people who could actually use that sort of thing to their own means, you know, scrap yards. Then we went to a couple of garages down the road from us who work on, different parts and different orders. We basically just got rid of everything and just we had a massive clear out. We went to a couple of charity events and we basically got rid of the cars that we took. So the Mustang that went, there was the electric Mini. We donated that to a person down the road. And these people, it's just the sort of thing that we like doing over here, is just to make sure that people in the community around us are being helped as well. And we went to this charity event and we ended up basically winning a lottery ticket. And this was our prize. I'm gonna be completely honest, when we were told this was our prize, the first thing was in my head was, holy crap, where are we gonna put it? And secondly was, hey, I really like this car because I have a thing about the Bel Air. Having a monster truck version is so damn cool. First, I want to say thank you very much to the person who configured this one into the game on the Steam. You guys can go and get this as well. It's called the Del Rey Customs Overlord, I think it is. Give me a second. It's the Ultra Beast, and no word of a lie, this thing is a monster, but I love it. And so what we're going to do is what we're actually going to do is we're going to run through all the parts. Obviously, this car owes us like 18 grand because of the value that we took from it. But we just need to go through, make sure everything's working and everything's all good. If you didn't see our live stream, we tuned this up. I know the tyres look ridiculous. If you want to do this as well in your games, you go into your options, go to your settings, go up here and type it and go to unrealistic wheel sizes. These tyres are ridiculous, but when you've got an engine that does 2,500 horsepower, it is ridiculous, and you need the extra oomph, let's put it that way. So yeah, we're basically messing around with the tuning on this to see if we can get it to go faster than 375 miles an hour, because that's what this does at the moment. This is just going to be a fun little project, and that's what we're going to go for. Mainly the reason why we're making this video today is, one, we want to show off our monster truck, because this is absolutely absurd. But secondly, the reason why we don't have a lot of money left is because we invested in quite a small business. Now, if you don't know, our little garage here is situated on Route 66. This is a big thing for us, and just down the road from us, there's obviously other garages and bits and pieces, rest stops and everything else. And I'm like, I wonder what, if we can actually pick up another business, because doing the cars is fine, but it's always good to just make sure that we've got all of our bases covered going forward into the future to bring in that extra bit of money. So the other day we bought another garage. Let me just hop in the car now and we'll pop over then. So, welcome. As you may remember, this stretch of road is Route 66. Our garage is down there. It's only about 20-30 miles away. So we were just driving on our way back down, and it was like, hey, I wonder if there's anything around here. And we picked up this place called the Dust Bowl. And I'm going to be honest, I mean, when we turned up and we were looking at this, it was like, this is a rat hole. I mean, what is the pure value of this? And then we realised that there isn't really a gas station or anything around that would do that sort of thing. It's literally almost like a haven on the side of the road for like doing fuel. We've set up a mini garage here that we can do some basic jobs for people. We've even got a warehouse when we get deliveries in and stuff. And this place, it does need a little bit of work, and I'm going to be completely honest, it's I keep saying this, like when we do cars, it's yet to be desired. But it is yet to be desired. We have got a lot of work to do over here, and this is just something else that we want to be putting some focus into. So what we did is we hired a couple of people to do a bit of cleaning in the area. So like we got rid of some of the sand traps that were left all over the car park, and There was this kid spray painting up like the walls, so we got rid of him. We had a chat with his parents, and turns out his name's Dennis. He's a bit of a douchebag, but he's moving on to a different place that he can go and faff around in. Genuinely, we want to sort of like make this into a business for ourselves as well. There is a little bit of ground at the back we can actually bring in some employees. We want to get the car wash going down here. It just means that we can do more in our garage, and then we can bring things like the car wash and victims and other people like down to here to actually deal with that as well. We'll be making money on the fuel as well. So over here, we want to bring in like a little trailer park area. So if we can bring in a couple of trailers here, so we can actually bring in some people to work here, just means that we'll have employees on site all the time. We cleaned the warehouse up the other day, and it was full. Like there was this weird like band thing they set up on here. We can't get rid of this. This seems to be like bolted to the floor, so we just don't bother touching it. But there was like a teddy bear playing a set of drums, and all this was just, it was bad basically. But we cleaned it up. We got it working. Turns out Larry's brother, Darren, he's the guy that does the deliveries for this place. Like when it comes to like stock and food, he owns a warehouse that he gets like constant deliveries in. So we can buy stock from him. We know his name. We know he comes from his mate. We know Larry. Now we know Darren. We're bringing this little this little system together for us. So yeah, we've got, as said, we've got a basic little garage set up. At the moment, we're doing things like tire jobs, wing mirrors, scratches. We're basically just going to be sort of helping out the community in another way. But the main reason for buying this was literally for the fuel station, mainly because there isn't another one on this road for a good 40-50 miles, and if you end up getting stranded in the middle of the desert, then it's not going to be happy for you, is it? So yeah, this is our new venture. This is the Dust Bowl. We're going to be bringing in a film crew to actually film this out as well. I'll be stopping by here a couple of times. We can make a little bit of video out of it, make sure that people are still working, and just basically get things going. And that's really what I want to do here. So yeah, we're going to be putting out the videos for the cars that we do, the passion that we show behind that, and putting our mark onto it as well. So that's the Rusty Nuts, and what we're going to go. We're just going to keep this called the Dust Bowl. I don't want to spend out on a new neon sign. I don't really want to. I don't want to mess around with this too much, because at the end of the day, it's got character, it's got style. I actually like this. I mean, the only thing we have got to do is we've got to put some money into getting this all renovated and refurbished, and bring in a bit more furniture so we can actually sell more stuff in here and make it a business we can be proud of as well. And that's literally where we're going. So yeah, join us in this new venture as well. This is the Dust Bowl, and we'll be popping back here to show our community spirit for everyone around here. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, let me know in the comment section, because I'd like to sort of like show off our like future and our story that we're going to be producing for you guys to follow us on our venture throughout our life. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel of the Rusty Nuts and the Dust Bowl, and I'll be back here with a brand new video live stream or whatever else we do over here. Don't forget, if you want to hit those live streams, we actually do this live and we actually show you how we're growing and what we're doing and so on and so forth. So if you miss an episode, chances are we probably covered it in a live stream, and you get to catch up with us as well. So thank you very much for kicking by. We'll see you all later. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. And thank you very much for the continued support for our little ventures in our life. Bye-bye for now.